Okay, good morning, you guys. Happy Saturday. So today we are going to be talking about mostly different ways to invite to lava. So if you're not doing lava, that's okay. Because there are going to be enough partners, like there's 8 partners on this call. Most of us are going to be doing lava or incorporating lava in some way. I know, Kara, you're still doing dig deeper. Even incorporating one lava workout on the weekends would be fine. But if you're inviting people and you want to invite to lava because you just feel like it's more doable, no appointment, 20 minutes, just know that there's enough of us out here doing it and inviting to it that we can support your people through it. So if you're not totally ready to start or totally dive in, July 8th, just know we got your back and you can still invite to it. So hopefully you'll still get some value from this call. But before I do that, before I talk about lava, a couple of just partner reminders for you guys. So the first one is about preferred placement. I wrote preferred customer. I didn't mean to write that. So preferred placement. I just want to remind you guys, because I've been getting a ton of questions about this. When you set your preferred placement in your back office, so you guys know preferred customers and partners, they go on your legs, right? They're part of your downline. When you're setting your preferred placement, it's where you want the next person to go. So it's not like if you just enrolled somebody and you go to your preferred placement, you're not fixing where they are. You're setting it for the next person. So let's say you're working towards a certain goal and you have, like, I'll just use Jenny as an example. She just hit Emerald. Woo-woo. So she's got somebody on her right, she's got somebody on her left. And so she's just going to look. Like I know Amber had her set as automatic and it was kind of going back and forth, but sometimes people drop out. And so if it goes back and forth, you might end up with too many on your right and not enough on your left. And so for all of us who are new coaches, we're not picking left, right. Like we're not filling holes. Like Amber and I are filling holes right now. You guys are going left, right, because you want to pad your legs, right? So in order to do that, and you'll have 10 days to fix it if you mess up, so that's okay. Like the next person I want to go on my right. So I'm going to go in preferred placement. It's under business tools. You're going to click right and save. That's it. Next person who enrolls as a PC or a partner, they go on your right. Then you log back in to preferred placement, set it as your left. The next person goes to your left. So just a reminder, it's for the future enrollment. Okay. That's all I really wanted to say about that. Just because I've had a ton of questions about it this week. Okay. The other thing I wanted to say is I have heard, because you guys know I'm not just like, I'm part of this obviously partner group, but I'm also talking to like the Fit crew has new partners, Bailey's crew has new partners, Heat's crew has new partners, and then I'm also Pat Reelman, if you know who that is. I'm his accountability partner, and so I'm in, like, he has so many groups, and I'm just in so many partner groups, and something that I just keep hearing over and over and over again, and it's something I just want to address because it like cringes me every time I hear it. So if you feel like I'm like speaking directly to you, maybe I am, but it's really just because I hear this over and over and over again. And it's the phrase, nobody's biting. Nobody bites. And the reason I want to talk about that is because number one, it's a limiting belief that nobody wants to sign up with you. And I tell you guys all the time, I'm like, so many people want to sign up with you. I can't wait to see how many people want to sign up with you. Like I manifest it. I do this to myself. Like I have to, because we get so many no's that if we're not like manifesting, oh my God, so many people want to sign up with us, like it will eat us alive. That's why we do personal development first and foremost. But more than that, nobody's biting is a phrase that is so focused on sales that I personally feel that it gets us away from focusing on people. And every single person on this call has a huge heart. And most people who decide to be partners have a big heart. Like they're like, yeah, I'm here because I want to make the money, but I also love the community, but I also want to help people. Okay, show of hands. If you guys were to quit this team, the partner team, right now, how many people would completely, I know, How many people would completely stop working out? Anyone? Katie, you would stop working out? Really? Oh, I think if I quit the partner opportunity, I would quietly and privately keep working out in my own home and not tell anybody. Right? I will say, Katie, yes, I would probably have fallen off a long time ago if it weren't for this team. But like my point is that you guys see the value in these programs, right? So like even if you weren't okay, let me rephrase that question. If you guys go all of next week and don't sign a single person up, how many of you are going to just stop working out? Right? Probably no one, right? That's because you guys have enough value in what we're doing here, right? It feels good to you to work out. It has changed your life in some way. You either love the shakes or you love the energize, or you've lost a bunch of weight or you've lost a bunch of inches, or the community is just so amazing. Like whatever it is, you know, you finally have something for you. Whatever it is, you have enough value that it's not about like all of you being here isn't about a sale to me, like getting a sale. It's about so much more than that. And when we're talking to people, you guys need to remember that you have something that has changed your life, and we can't gatekeep that. As partners, we are committing to sharing about that. And remember the energy bus training? We're not sitting around and waiting for people. We're not hoping that people will bite. Like that is more about making a sale and it ends there. These are real people with real problems that we actually have the power to fix. This is I say this all the time. We are not selling Tupperware. Like we're not out here like nobody's biting. Like I'm selling these like face masks or I'm selling these like Tupperware, like whatever it is. Like that's not what we're doing here. This is a lifestyle change. This is a actual pivotal moment in somebody's actual existence when they are saying, you know what, I trust you. I'm gonna jump in. Let's see what happens. Their energy will change. The kind of mom they are might change. The kind of wife they are might change. The kind of person they are with more patience, more energy. Maybe they're sleeping better. Their skin is clearing up. Like they feel comfortable in their bathing suit again. Like somebody, I think it was Laura Wheat. She's not a partner, but she's a customer. She's like, I'm wearing the dang shorts and I don't care. Like I will tell anyone to get bent. Like it's a it is a shift in your heart when you feel good, right? This is health esteem. This is about feeling good is always going to be greater than looking a certain type of way or the number on the scale. It's about how we feel. And so you guys, when you're inviting people, you have to remember it's not about a sale. Like we all have sales goals, yes. But once you can shift your mindset and know that like yeah, just keep inviting despite the no's, like despite 100 no's. Like I almost everyone on this call has been deep down discouraged in the dumps because nobody's biting. And then in the change of one moment, somebody does, and it makes you feel like you're on top of the world because you are helping somebody. So just remember, if you sell nothing, right? If nobody's biting, this has impacted your life. And if we can move away from that mindset and talk in our stories with that mindset, people can feel the shift from I want to make a sale to I want to help you as a person, right? And so another thing to remember is follow-ups. When you have follow-ups on your tracker, it's not just, hey, just want to circle back around to this conversation that we left off on pricing, you know, did you get a chance to look it over? It can also be follow-ups are, hey, how was your surgery? Hey, how was your kid's kindergarten graduation? Hey, how was your kid's college graduation? I'm following up on life. If you left that conversation off with pricing, they're going to circle back to it on their own. Check in on something else, follow up on something else. Like these are people, right? And this isn't about making a sale, but sure does feel damn good when we do. I know that. But don't lose sight of what we're really doing here. Okay. And then the other thing that Jenny, I know this is not your last name, but in my head, I call you Jenny McMack. So, she inspired me today to remind you guys of this because I do this and I don't think to like share, like tell you guys to do this, but the best time to talk in your stories is immediately after your workout. You're feeling at least if you're like me, I feel the best in my day after my workout because any number of people or things can and probably will piss me off throughout the day. So it's like, don't wait until your energy is lowered by some shenanigans, right? Because we're all working on that. But if you're like me and you kind of let some people into your mood, right? Like talk right after your workout, before you're running late, like before your day gets crazy, before or like Amber does, like she's really good at like talking during her workout. That's a really good thing too, because instead of putting on music, you can talk during your workout and people get to see moves in real time and hear the instruction in the background from your TV. So it's kind of like a double, triple win. So those are just my announcements, but I want to really talk about what are different ways that we can invite to body lava without it being an actual invite. So the first thing is we're going to be sharing this sample like we are, oh God, I don't even have an equivalent example. Like we are breathing air. Like that is the best thing that I could think of. And I want to show you, I started this, you guys, 2 days ago when the sample came out. And of course, some of your names are on here. If you're in my downline, you're on here. If you're in Amber's, you're not. Can you guys see? Oh my God. Can you guys see this list of names? This is all the people who I've sent the sample to. And I'm barely getting started. And so I want to explain what I'm doing that's been helping me. So obviously all of your names are on here, but there's a lot of people who are also on here that are maybe a customer already or somebody just who has nothing to do with body at all. Okay, so the way I'm organizing this, and if you guys don't have this Rise Up journal, you don't need it. Let's go. I can't really show. Oh, there it goes. You guys can see I have check marks here, and then I have check marks here. And so this is just how I've organized it. You guys can do it any way you want, but I have a big open page for it says body lava. And then Amber is the first on my list. I have in the box, I have sample sent, and then a double check mark for sample tried. So I have some people who are curious about body lava, but they've done the sample on their own. I don't have to send it to them. But a lot of people, I have to track, like, did I send them the sample? So if they've shown any interest in body lava, I'm writing their name down, check mark for the sample sent, check mark for the sample tried, right? Because we're not just going to send the sample and then forget about them. We're going to follow up a million times. A third check mark for if they've said yes. Okay. So if they say yes to you, keep in mind, and we don't have to go too much into this today, but you want to enroll them when they have done that workout and they are ready to enroll. So like Carrie said on mentorship, I think it was last week, we're going to tell them the total is $199. It's normally $179, but if we're doing it as a bundle, anyone who enrolls in June can add Body Lava on for $20. So we're just going to tell them it's $199 for the whole year and you get the new program. If they say yes to that, you're going to say, okay, listen, you're going to pay $179 now. And on June 27th, you're going to pay that extra $20 to access the program when it comes out. Okay. Because what we don't want is for them to feel on top of the world and then to be like, okay, I'll circle back on June 27th. Right? It's right before everyone's rent and mortgages due. Like they're not still feeling on top of the world unless you get somebody who's really special and is just doing the workout every day. Like they can't wait. It's coming out, you know? So we're going to say, okay, let's prep together for this. There's a prep calendar. You can pick any week. There's like 12 weeks of prep. And it's all different 20 to 30-minute workouts in the body library. There's also a mental health prep. They could just do that. Like they could just do the mindset work. They could just do, bar or something like to prepare them. Like we have 1 month from today. Okay. So it's a few weeks of workouts. Even if they just do 2 things a week, that's still prepping them for body lava. And so it doesn't have to look perfect. And so make sure you guys are explaining to them, we're going to prep in the way that works for you. I know a lot of people's kids are getting out of school. We're starting into summer. It's going to be busy, like a busy transition. So let's come up with a plan that works for you. And then on July 8th, they're already drinking their shakes because you've provided them with kick-ass recipes and they're obsessed now. They've already tried Energize and they're maybe doing 1 to 2 workouts a week. It does not have to be more complicated than that. That is how we prep for lava. Okay. Doesn't have to be 5 days a week to prep, but we want to get them enrolled before, like while they love that sample. So how do we get the sample in people's hands? Okay. Show of hands if you decided to be a partner and the first people you reached out to were your friends and they all said no. Yeah, me too. Yeah. Every single friend I have is now a customer, but at first made fun of me and would tell me to go eat a carrot stick or were really mean. And then I realized those really weren't my friends. But anyways, they all said no. So, okay, those are your first people you're going to go to. And you're not going to invite them to enroll. You're going to say, hey, I know that you don't want anything to do with body. Like, we're just going to put it out there. I know that you don't want to enroll, but I'm really, really excited because I'm doing a program that's starting July 8th. And there's a sample of this 20-minute like workout. Would you try it and just let me know your feedback? You don't need any equipment. It's just 20 minutes. Will you do it at home and let me know what you think? Totally free, right? So that's the first one. Friends who wouldn't enroll. Okay. Write that down because you're going to reach out to them. Friends who wouldn't enroll. Okay. People who you'd least expect. So show of hands, if when we were coming up with your controlled business center, you said my sister or my dad or my aunt would never work out. More hands should be going up. Yep. Because you did. Yep. 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 The people who would never enroll, those are next. Okay. Hey, I'm doing this 20-minute program starting in July. And I never really thought that you would want to do this with me, but I kind of was just, I want a really well-rounded feedback from people who are doing body, people who have never worked out, people who don't want to work out. Would you please do this 20-minute workout for me? If they say no, whatever, it's fine. But that's your next step, okay? All of your Facebook friends. For me, I only invite women, but this is your business and you can invite as many people as you want. I tell you for sure, Derek's about to do this sample and it will be great. I will love this because he's gonna be so sore. But I haven't done this yet. This is my either today or tomorrow plan. I'm going to go on Facebook and I'm going to go to friends and I'm going to type the letter A and I'm going to start at the top. And anyone who's a woman, I'm going to say, hey, I'm starting this workout program on July 8th. It's 20 minutes. There's no equipment needed. And I'm wondering if you wouldn't mind trying the sample for me and sending me your feedback. Okay. Here's the kicker. If you do, right, we are incentivizing this for them. If you do, I'm going to send you a free recipe book as a gift. Okay. Or maybe you guys get to decide. If you will, I will send you an Energize stick. Like I just ordered some Energize sticks because I really need them to pass out to people. Like for a free just Energize stick, just to get people to try it. And if you guys don't know this, I'm trying to pull it up on my screen. I don't know if it's going to work. Well, I'll just keep going. I'll come back to this. But you guys have 4 weeks of June meal plans in our files tab under our body, like in our body group. So if you log into the bod group and you go to files, there are 4 weeks of June meal plans uploaded for you guys. There's also coffee recipes and fruit infused drink recipes that are always up there. Those are for you to take. You can download them to your computer, phone, send them to your friends, send them to your family. Like you're providing value. Okay. And I will circle back to this at the end. All of my content that I share, I share graphics with you guys and in our team recovery chat. I think I'm just gonna send everything. Because just because I don't use everything doesn't mean that you won't find value in calendars and podcast calendars to give out. Like it's full of free value that you guys might want to give to people who need it. Like if you try the sample for me, I'm going to send you a podcast calendar for June to follow. 20-minute personal developments to listen to. People will find value in that. So I'm going to send that to you guys. And there's graphics in there. The daily posts are in there. Recipes, meal plans, grocery lists are in there. So there's like an ebook that I am going to start sending out to anyone who tries to sample. Like, here's this recipe book. There's not only recipes, but grocery guides in here. Have a great June. Let me know, when can you try it? Can you try it this weekend? Make sure you get like a date, like, oh yeah, I can try it Saturday, or I'll probably try it next weekend. Jot yourself a note, write their name down, send the sample. Now you're waiting for them to try it, so you're going to follow up. Okay, another way you can do it is you can make a post. I tried this yesterday, and it at first I was like, oh, it's a total flop, but then some of you shared it, so I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. At least it got some shares. But what I did was I took those videos of Elise, like the minute-long video where she's like explaining the program, and I posted it as a reel where I typed over it looking for volunteers to try this sample with me. And it was a total flop, but whatever. I had one person comment lava on my video. Okay, I have 10,000 followers on Instagram, and that person came from Facebook. So I'm just putting it into perspective here. Like, who cares? Like, I got it out there. And as a partner, I have never launched a program this early. Typically, the way that I do it is I decide the week before that I'm going to do it, and then I ask a few people to do it with me. I'm like the worst at launches. So this is fun for me because we have so much time. You guys, we have a whole month. So if I make a post, hey, I need people to try this sample, and it flops, okay, I have a whole other month to reach out to people directly and say, will you try this for me? Because that's really where your people are going to come from, is direct messages. If I said to you guys, I need somebody in here to do the first week of posts in our bod group for me while I'm on vacation, and then just got off, all of you would just be like, well, I don't know. But if I reach out to you and I said, Angela, I need you to take the first week of posts. Here's the write-ups. Can you please prep these posts in our bod group? You would be like, okay, I'm going to do this for you. Like, my point is like a direct invite and asking somebody to do something works way better than throwing it out there as like a to everyone kind of a thing. So another one, and you guys are doing great at this, put a swipe bar in your stories. Who wants to try the free sample? Please swipe this bar. I'll send it your way. Easy enough. A couple of you tried to put swipe bars in your posts. I've never tried to do that, but I don't think it works. Like, if you put the swipe bar on there, I think Amber and Jenny, you both tried, and it doesn't, you can't swipe it unless it's in your story. So good to know, because I learned from you guys. Ask your current customers. So if you guys signed up your husband, if you signed up your best friend, and they're doing something else right now, ask them to just take a day and just try this for you. You're not asking them to enroll for the whole program. You're just asking them to try it for you. Okay. We're building hype, and more than hype, we're building FOMO, fear of missing out, right? Nobody likes to be the only person who isn't doing this with everyone else, right? Another idea that I actually got from Bailey is to ask your local peeps to join you at a park on a summer weekend. Bring their kids, let them play. All of you do body lava. You bring your laptop, you set it up, and you press play, and you're kind of just all doing it together. That's such a fun idea. Bailey did that with her Kansas, Oklahoma people, and she has like 15 people coming to a park today. Heat did it. She had 4 women come. Jenny, you're a teacher. Summer break is a coming. Like, okay, end of school workout sesh in the park or in my backyard or whatever. Bring, like, you could pass out a scoop of Shakeology to everyone to go home and make. You give everybody a recipe. Everybody comes to the park. Hello, Amber, Angela, like, Jen. Yes, Katie. Yes, exactly. Perfect. The packets are perfect to pack out. Pass out. If you guys like are having oversupply of Shakeology and you have an order coming, change it to the packets. Pass them out to people and give them a kick-ass recipe. Like, tape a little thing to it. It's like cookie recipe. Like, here you go. It's bomb. We are local, like a lot of us are local. We could be meeting at, yeah, my group class wants to try the sample. How about your group class does body lava? You know, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's what you're saying. Oh, I thought you meant sample of Shakeology. Yeah, that's awesome. That's perfect. And you have such like an upper hand, like as a trainer, like that's so cool. We could be like, okay, friends, like I don't have a ton of friends, but the friends I do have, will you come to the park and do this 20-minute workout with me? I'll give you a stick of Energize. Everyone will take the Energize before, or I'll put a half scoop in their water. I'll say, everybody bring water, a little half scoop in there, right? Or if it's not a local workout, what about a virtual gym? What if we decide as a team that we want to do a virtual gym Saturday, I don't know, next Saturday or something. And like we all log in at 9 o'clock on a Saturday morning and we all do the body lava sample together. I invite everybody I know, you invite it's totally free. People do not have to be, and we just stream it. That's another way. Like we could all do that one together. So those are just a bunch of ideas that I have. If you guys have any more, feel free to share them in the Team Row Recovery chat. Like all ideas are good ideas. Like this launch is supposed to be really, really fun, or at least I think it can be really, really fun. Dig Deeper felt more stressful to me because I felt like I needed to tell people that they needed all these weights and they needed this bench. And then it was like, not only do they have to sign up for this, but I'm like, just use the floor because I feel bad because I don't want you to have to buy a bench. And it's like, what a weight off your shoulders to just know that people don't need shit else for this. They just need their body. It's a perfect summer program. I don't remember. I think it was Marissa who said it in her stories. Perfect summer program because you can go camping, go on vacation. You don't need anything for it. It's like a big problem solver. So there's that. Okay, I'm going to pull up my Google. I want to show you guys this so that when I send it, you kind of know what I'm talking about. And don't ask me why there's no cover photo in the bod group right now. You guys, I've uploaded it 15 times. It just won't upload. Oh, I see Jamie logging in. Okay. All right. So I am going to show you guys. One second. Let me find it. Oh, where'd you guys go? What happened? I don't know if you guys can see me right now, but my computer is completely black and I can't see anything.
We can see you.
And I'm freaked out. What is happening? Hold on. Oh no, what's happening?
We can still see and hear
Hold on,
you.
I'm gonna try to switch over to my phone because I don't know what's happening. My computer is blacked out. I can't see anything.
See, now it's black to me. That's like her pictures coming in and out for me.
Hold on.
Now she's frozen.
Oh my God.
Wait, now I see her again talking.
I don't know what's happening, you guys.
Electronics technology sucks.
No, it's like my computer's being hacked or something. It's like freaking out. I clicked share, screen went black, and then started beeping really loudly. I don't know what to do. I'm afraid if I log off that it will lose the recording. I can't switch. I'm gonna have to. Hold tight, you guys. This is crazy. Holy shit.
Okay.
Can you guys hear me still? I cannot turn my
I can,
computer
yeah.
off.
Yeah, we can hear
or
you.
I cannot turn my computer off or do anything on it. I closed my computer and I could still hear you guys. I don't know what to do. Hold on.
Try like hard powering it down.
I am. It will not turn off.
Hmm.
I am so confused. Derek,
Honey,
come here.
I'm mopping right now.
I don't know, you guys.
And I have clean socks on, so I don't track dirt back.
You guys can log off if you want. I don't know. Or something.
Think what?
Look at this. I can't. I'm in the middle of my team call right now. Like I tried to share my screen and it went black. I can't turn my computer off. I can't do anything. And every time I wiggle my mouse, it makes a really loud beeping sound. My computer is not even plugged in and it looks like it finally died.
You said it's not even plugged in?
Oh. I just unplugged it. I don't know what the fuck is happening. I tried to share my screen and every time I would wiggle my mouse. I'm so confused.
Sounds like it's on though.
It is,
black.
but it's both screens blacked out when I tried to share my screen.